Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I'll kill the griffins. No more victims after that. I could try to help her, could I? I'm not exactly a physician, am I? But...
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
So I have a horrible decision to make. We have a young lady who has been wounded by the griffin and is going to die if I do nothing. But she will die peacefully. Or I can give her a swallow potion, which might save her life, but it might kill her and make her last moments, well, pretty damn terrible. And I really... Obviously, I don't want her to die in horrible pain, but at the same time, to do nothing when there is a chance just seems... Well, it seems wrong. I think I have to talk to Tamira.
Yes?
Do I actually have a potion?
Farewell.
I don't actually think I've got a potion. I think it's empty. It is. It's actually empty. I hope she doesn't mind me meditating in the middle of the night in her house. It's probably a bit rude. I should have done that outside, shouldn't I? You know what?
Yes?
Okay. I have a potion, and I really hope this is the right thing to do.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but... So we have to wait now for... Okay, level 2. Points available. What is Tamira doing? You do know you're not actually near the desk, right? And I can't help but notice she's managing to bend over in a very attractive manner. In a manner that nobody in the history of ever who wasn't trying to look attractive from behind has ever bent over a desk. You're supposed to be a herbalist. Okay.
Yes?
You actually gave me a potion recipe. I should check that out. But first of all, what's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslath. He'd bear his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Really? They just kicked you out, your parents just... Well, that sucked. Okay, am I going to meet anybody with, like, a happy tale? Because that would be nice. Alright, let's check the...
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
I'm actually more wondering whether or not you would buy some of the... What else is there to... Oh, there it was. Any of the stuff I had for sale, like honeycomb. This is... Oh, I'm going to make you run out of money. I like saying that. Okay, and what do you have for sale? You have white gull. Oh, you know what? I'll be back. I'll be back.
Farewell.
I feel like I should do inventory management outside. I've spent, you know, a little too long meditating and doing stuff in the poor lady's house. Right, I've got new potions. She gave me a new contract. Brother missing. Of sweat and blood. Is that new? Oh, right. This is part of the quest report she gave me. A quest report. Reward. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living, and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed: wedding rings, favourite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. That was a long sentence to say murder weapon. Right. So that gave us a new entry in the bestiary as well. So let's have a quick look at that. I've just selected the bestiary and it, for some reason, didn't change. Spectres. Night wraiths. Night wraiths exude this immense sadness, this helpless wrath. I fear them, same as anyone, but most of all I feel sorry for them. Eileen, Altspar, Elven Toberits. Compared to other creatures of the night, catacans, nekorats, and werewolves, for example, night wraiths and their rarer cousins, dusk wraiths, might not seem all that dangerous. I don't know, they seem pretty dangerous to me. After all, one might ask, how much harm could a pale, withered woman in a tattered dress do? The answer, quite a bit. Instead of finding this out the hard way, avoid crossing fields and meadows at night at all costs. Oh, and avoid doing it during the day for the noon wraiths. In fact, just avoid fields all round. They're probably bad news. Like noon wraiths, night wraiths are only found in rural areas. Travellers fall victim to them most often, but if legends are to be believed, they also sneak into huts at times and murder peasants in their sleep. Is that true? When they attack, night wraiths remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. They only take on much more tangible form for the brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves which cannot attack directly, but act as transmitters of sorts through which the night wraith can sap her victim's vital energy. This sounds remarkably similar to noon wraiths. I mean, I suppose that's reasonable, but night wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. In order to force one to take on corporeal form, trap it with the Erden sign or hit it with the blast of a moon dust bomb. Is that the same as the Noon Wraiths? Moon dust. Yeah, it is. Do not believe the old wife tales and think yourself completely safe from night wraiths during the day. They appear under the light of sun as well, but are much weaker than after dusk. But like we've already said, you get the Noon Wraiths then anyway. And then Plague Maidens. Okay. Spectre Oil and Erden. So they're not actually susceptible to the moon bombs. Moon dust, excuse me. Plague Maidens. Patients seem to have hallucinations of a woman covered in scabs and boils with rats scurrying about all around her. These ravings subsided after an administration of hendane and poppy extract. Joachim von Gratz notes. Vilmerius Hospital in Novigrad. When plague ravages a region, a spirit will sometimes walk its lands, a ghost resembling an ill woman whose flesh rots off her bones and in whose wake crawls a cavalcade of rats. No one knows whether this spirit brings the pox with her or is merely drawn to it like a moth to light. Yet it is certain that she delights in dealing pain and suffering, in hearing the howling and moaning of men. Many have called into question the very existence of Plague Maidens, or Pesti, as they are sometimes called. Only 2 sightings of such a creature have ever been recorded, both during times of raging epidemic. As the name Plague Maiden suggests, these wraiths take the appearance of females, though exactly why that is remains a mystery. Some speculate they, like other such spectres, arise from the powerful emotional charge associated with certain circumstances of death, such as death preceded by a long and particularly painful illness. Oh God, please tell me I'm not getting this entry because this is what's going to happen to poor Lena, because she's going to have a particularly painful death, and then I'm going to have to kill her spirit, the spirit eye. Oh God, that's what's going to happen, isn't it? Oh no, 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 oh no, 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 no. She's going to die horribly in 2 or 3 days and come back as a plague. Well, it's not really plague. Oh, this is going to go bad. You know this is going to go badly. Not much is known about how to fight a Plague Maiden, though one can assume they possess many traits in common with other phantoms and wraiths. They undoubtedly pose a great danger, though a witch's immunity should at least prevent him from catching the contagious illnesses they carry. Okay. Did we get anything new here on... No, we've got no... Torn out page, Night Wraith Decoction. Torn out page, Noon Wraith Concoction. So let's have a quick look. What have we got here? Ingredients missing. We've got a lot of missing ingredients. These are alchemical substances we can make. This is alcohol that apparently we can make. Grape shot. We still need calcium equum. Salmon, we already have that. That's nice. Basilisk decoction. Applies a buff increasing the intensity of a randomly selected side at dusk and dawn. Lasts longer than other mutagen decoctions. Okay. Oh, so these are long-lasting potions. Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. Potion relic. Oh, because you're going to need an Echimara mutagen for this. Can I make Echimara mutagens? No, probably they're rare things. The Basilisk decoction. I need a Basilisk mutagen. So, probably, if I kill some creatures, I can make decoctions from them. Griffin decoction. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. It's got 1,800 seconds effect duration and has 100% toxicity. Oh my God, that's pretty huge. What's the toxicity on, say, Swallow? It's 20. Wow. Cat. Ingredients missing. We need water essence. Swallow, tawny owl, white honey. I already have white honey. Didn't I get another cursed oil ingredients? Didn't I get another? I could have sworn I had another one. Noonwraith decoction significantly limits the duration of a knockdown. Right, okay, so I can make a lot of these decoctions based on creatures I kill. Cursed oil. Oh, this is for normal. Wolfsbane. I need Wolfsbane. This is for my normal. Oh no. 10% attack power versus cursed ones. What are cursed ones? Interesting. So, okay. Well, that was actually a reasonable. Excuse me, wrong keys. That was actually a reasonable set of rewards.
Yes?
Okay, well, I'd like to finish the whole trading thing.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
She definitely had some other things. She's got formula for brewing alcohol, white gull. That could be useful. Dwarven spirit, formula for brewing. Oh, that might be very useful. It's also very expensive. Troll decoctions regenerates vitality during and outside of combat. That sounds really useful. That sounds very, very useful. And in return, I will sell you the rest of my, some of my honeycomb. You don't have to have any cards, do you? You don't. It doesn't look like you have cards. She's got a lot of alchemical components, but I think I can get water essence. I need 2 of those for one of my potions, but let's just assume I'm going to find some. Let's assume I'm going to find some, save my money for important things like playing cards. The Dwarven Spirit and the White Gull, sorry, White Ghoul. Yeah, going Norwegian again. White Gull. That could be useful. That's a really high quality alcohol used for like the really top end potions. That might be useful. I might have to come back and buy that. I don't know whether I'll get another chance. However, I think that has... Oh, she's got 17. Can I... I've got a lot of components. I might not need them, but I'm panicking every time I think about selling stuff. Used in alchemy. No, that's used in alchemy. I need anything that's useful. I'm going to use... This is the junk one, isn't it? This is other. But this is all... Decorations are given for service above and beyond the call of duty. It says it's junk. But why is it that I just feel like I want to keep this Temerian Special Forces insignia? Pig hide, flowers, dismantled into crafting components, or sold to merchants. Again, can I not give this? Probably not. Well, let's just sell this to her. White wolf hide can be sold to merchants or dismantled into crafting components. Same with all of these hides. But I do need money, so I'm going to sell as much as I can to her first. That's a magic item. Oh, I could probably break that down into silver and the gems. I think I will break that down. Okay, well, I've got a bit more money now. Actually, I've got a lot more money. And I've got a level. Torn out page troll decoction. Yes.
Farewell.
So, I have a point to spend. Haven't I? Yes, points available. So, I've been putting it into Quen. That increases stamina regeneration as well. But I really kind of... Increase sign duration by 5 seconds. Number of alternative mode charges 2. Ignisign. What do I need? 6 points in this one to branch down to here. So 2 points there would be good. I do want Axie. Also increases the effectiveness of the Axie. I really do want the Axie dialogue ones. Targeted. I don't necessarily think I want the Axie or the other ones. I'm not really into controlling people and getting them as my allies in fights, but I really like the idea of being able to control people during dialogue to my benefit. So for me, it seems to me if I want to unlock the next level, I would go for sustained glyphs and Axie, or complete Quen. But I don't honestly know how much I'm liking Quen. Perhaps Quen becomes more useful later on. Probably does. Alternate sign mode creates an active shield. Maintaining it and blocking attacks drains stamina. Damage absorbed by the shield restores player's vitality. There could be a way to heal up. That actually sounds like a really good idea. Of course, there is also fast attack damage increased by 5%. Strong attack. I think I prefer fast attack. Deflect arrows while parrying. That sounds really useful. That sounds monumentally useful when fighting, well, anyone with bows, really. Because it means I can parry, not get shot, then roll towards them and stab them viciously in the nadgers. Fleet-footed defense. Damage from hits received dodging is reduced by 20%. After a successful counterattack, the next counterattack deals a 30% damage per skill level. Each adrenaline point adds a 1% chance to killing the opponent instantly. I think defense and arrow deflection sound really, really useful. Adrenaline points loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. Battle trance when vitality reaches 0. Adrenaline points, if available, will be consumed to restore. But I'm thinking here that I want a lot of the fast attack bonuses. Especially things like spinning attack that strikes all foes in a surrounding area. Things like that really, really do help. So I have a feeling I'm going to be doing everything in the fast attack, and then maybe some of the ones in defense. But then there's also Alchemy. I've not really thought about this too much. Increased potion overdose threshold by 5%. Oil gives a 3% chance of poisoning target. Steady aim. See, I'm not that interested in these. Acquired tolerance for each level. For every known level, one alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1. Oh, this is... The more potion formulas I have, the more toxicity I can handle. That sounds ridiculously useful. Okay, if potion toxicity is above 0, time automatically slows down when the enemy is about to perform a counterattack. That could be useful, couldn't it? That sounds useful. I have a feeling what I would like here are these two. Maybe this as well. So I've got... The problem is each one of these going in here... Yeah, that you can't do that. You can't really do that. I've got 12 slots, but in actual fact, probably if let's say I want to become good at the Trial of Grasses, I need to pick 3 skills from it. That's an entire block, so I can probably only specialise at 4 different lines. Be something like, I'll specialise at the fast attack and defence. That's one side of the thing done. If let's say I take all 4 of these and 2 of the defence ones, that's an entire side gone. If I then go for signs and do 6 here, that's them gone as well. So potions I can't even do. This is tricky, actually. This is tricky. It does seem like I'm gonna have to make some serious choices. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for what I know I'm going to need right now. What I know I'm going to need is absolutely fast attacks. I'm going to want that. I'll put it there for now. I am going to want that. There's no way that's not going to be useful. And I'll think about the others. Do I want to have a balance? Do I want to be totally down in potions? Do I want to be totally obsessed with signs? I have a feeling what I need to do is use both. So anyway, now I've got 1.5 tons of inventory management, character and stuff done. What the hell am I actually doing? So I've already got the Buckthorn, and all I've got left to do now is find the Hunter, which I can do by going just south of the village. However, I think the treasure hunt, I've kind of done this already. Well, at least I've already hunted it. It's here, near to where the Spectre was. Now, I've not got a quest for the Spectre yet, a contract, and I suspect I'm not going to get one if the Nilfgaardians didn't. Because I've actually been to all of the major, what I would say, population centres. I checked here, didn't I? That's the place of power that I've not actually... I've not drawn from this one, I don't think. Is that the one I've not drawn from? There, this is the one. It's white if I've drawn from it, or... No. I've drawn from this one. There is a nest, and I need a certain bomb to destroy it. I might actually have that bomb now. I may go back there and see if I can destroy it with the bombs I've got. This one I did not. I did not actually draw from. There's a bear there. I need to go back. And then there's this one here. I need to go back and... Yeah, I feel I'm not quite strong enough yet, but you never know. However, I do want to go and try the key I found under this bridge. I found a key. I want to try it here, so... I might just go in a straight line across the country. Across this bridge. Yeah, we do a bit of cross-country travel. It's in... I think it's in that direction. Pretty sure. My horse should be... Yeah, down there. That's Roach. Okay. And of course, if we see any flowers to harvest, which I don't, which is slightly odd. And keep your eyes open. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Honeycomb. A source of money. I should go back to the town and spend some of this money on cards. White myrtle, right? I'll take them anyway. Just deer. Why can I not hear deer? I can only... Well, I probably can hear them. I only pick up the hints if it's something that will attack me. I suppose that is a bit more useful. Wolves. Celandine. I used that for swallow. Bridge is over there, is it? Can I get down without dying horribly? Not dying horribly. I can roll, I think. Yay! Rolling. This looks familiar. Oh, well, it should be. Yeah, this is where I found the key. So, the windmill was locked. And I now have a key, I think. Yes, I saw a flower. Pretty flowers. Oh my god, stop spending so much time picking flowers. What sort of witcher wanders around picking flowers all the time? Oh my god. All of them? Yeah, that... I didn't notice that last time. It does look a little creepy, doesn't it? What's that? Oh, bee's nest. Can I get my Igni up there? I can! Excellent! And while I'm waiting for you to fall, I shall... Can't believe that the best way to make money around here is to become a beekeeper. It really is. I mean, that's some good money there. Fool's parsley. Still haven't used that in anything. Now, we went in there, did we not? And looted everything we could find. Yes, we did. Don't get decapitated by the windmill. Ooh, shooting star. Locked. Well, oh, come on, please. I'm trying to activate it. No. Find the lost Temerian treasure using your Witcher sense. Oh, okay, okay. Use the Witcher sense. Use the Witcher sense. Oh, okay. It's. I'm trying to jump. Thank you. Ow. Okay, so it's not actually the door I thought that was locked. I've got to use my Witcher sense around the back of the hut. Or in the hut. I would have thought I was in the hut. Call me crazy. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of things to harvest. And not a lot else. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for harvesting. I'm all about the flower picking. And if it happens to annoy people, well, let's consider that a bonus. Oh, wait a minute. No, more flowers. So it's in the house then. It looked oddly centered around the back of the house, but fair enough. Well, we've been in here. So what the hell am I looking for? Is it... Did I go down here before? I did. Oh, right. No, of course. There was a chest down there, wasn't there? Unlocked. Temerian Rye. Very nice. More Temerian Special Forces insignia. Also very nice. Scribbled document. Interesting. Crowns. Awesome. Silver teapot. I can sell it. Nice. Same with the candelabrum. And did it seem to suggest that there was something else that I had not looted? Wait a minute. I would like that. Then can I... Why can't I pick that up? Why can't I pick that up? Right, I've got a lot of new things. Oh, that's the honeycomb. It's just sellable stuff. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Not complaining about sellable stuff. I'm clarifying. Clarifying is the word I would use. And of course, scribbled document. Himmy. No wonder we're losing the war with cowardly people for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. The battle was over and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were just having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damn hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it quickly as you can, except that showy parade shite. You'll have to bury and burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia, and then there'd be trouble. Chaos. Yeah, you know what? I probably don't want to sell the Temerian Special Forces insignia to anyone in the local neighborhood. They might know what it is and get a little upset. Okay, so that's this. So that's that quest done. But I can't help but notice I still have a bloody locked door here. Locked, yes, I know it's locked. I know it's locked. You've got a key, and apparently it's not very useful. Yeah, that's a little odd. So, do I want to go and tangle with the bear? Do I want to go and tangle with a spectre? Do I want to find the huntsman and think about tangling with the griffin? Or do I want to go back to the town and sell all the loot I just got? Yeah. Tough choice, that one, isn't it? Right, let's go down this road and just... We can swim. We can swim. And, of course, pick flowers on the way. Have I actually checked out... this building? I don't think I have checked this building out. No, I don't. Seashells. Anything around the building? It looks bearded. It looks bearded. Yes, it does. It looks boarded up. Anything in the water? I see some plants, but nothing's making my Witcher senses tingle. Alright, let's go and have a look inside. More sacks. I probably should check to see there's no one inside before I start looting the place. Okay, well, the door's locked. I think it's abandoned. I think it's abandoned. Ooh, that's stuff I've... both things I've not had. Okay, well, there was no one there, so I don't feel like that was stealing. And... nothing. I don't know, I was half expecting to find the drowned dead jumping out to kill me. Celandine... if I decide to upgrade my swallow. What's that? Oh! That's white myrtle, but for some reason I thought it looked a little pink at the edges. Okay. Let's go and see... we'll do the trader outside first. I have to say, I'm going to commend White Orchard for its work ethic, although... they might want to take the odd break. Yes, indeed.
Let me have a look at your stock.
So let me sell a bunch of junk to you. Oh, okay. I still can't use these because it's required level 4. And I don't think... right, so let's see what I can sell to you. You have... ooh, you have a lot of money. Let's look under the junk. I want to keep that because I honestly do think I can break that down. But the rest of the stuff, I think I'm going to sell. Except for the silver amber necklace and the white wolf hide. I'm going to keep those for breakdown. I'm going to break those down. I'm going to go to the guy, the dwarf guy, and break those down. Or, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the white wolf hide. It's common, but for some reason I want to keep it. And I'm definitely keeping the Temerian Special Forces insignia. I'm not totally sure what those are for. And that, then, is it.
Take care.
Let's go see the dwarf. I've got a couple of swords to sell him, and I'm going to break some of that stuff down. I also repaired some of my stuff while I was there. Hello, Vesemir. Did you want to chat?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Okay, yes.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Yes, I have the buckthorn.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
All right. About the Griffin. Learn what you can. We gotta make a lure that'll work. Soon as we do, we can start.
Okay.
Later, Vesemir.
So I still have to learn about the Griffin. Is there anyone new here? Peasant? Just lots of peasants. And I've already beaten you. A drunk.
Sing you with
Lots of drunks, maybe? Drunk, peasants, peasants. Lots of peasants. Peasants everywhere. Hello.
Something else you'll be needing.
Yep, we're going to do the whole trading thing
Got
again.
anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
And you've got one more decoy. You seem to have an endless supply of these decoys. Have to be, you know, like saying, where are you getting them from? Are you sure this is... Well, how many decoys do I need? I'm fairly sure I've got a lot of decoys now, have I not? Have I not got a lot of decoys? She's got money. I'd like to sell some stuff to her.
Farewell.
How many decoys do I need? And how the hell do I check my Gwent deck again? Okay, there we are. There we are. So, what have I got? This is close combat unit. Zoltan! Dude, how you doing? Ranged? None. Siege units? None. Okay. Biting Frost, Impenetrable Fog, Torrential Rain, and Clear Weather. Oh, these are specials. You get a standard deck. Is that... I got 2 decoys, 2 Biting Frosts, Impenetrable Fog, Torrential Rain, and Clear Weather. Is 2 decoys enough? Can you ever have enough? Oh, this is one faction. Cards in a deck. Cards. These are just the special cards. Got it. Nilfgaardian Empire. Oh, can the specials be in any and all? Probably not. Nilfgaardian Empire. Total unit card strength 10. Special cards 22. Ah, right. I seem to have Temerians. I have a lot more Temerians, which does make sense. But when I do that, I don't have access to Zoltan. I only have access to Zoltan when we're on Nilfgaard or monsters or Skoital. I suppose I wouldn't really have thought of him as a monster, but I have a lot more cards. Crimford Reavers, Redanian Foot Soldier, and Blue Stripes Commando, plus a catapult. Yeah. I really want to pick up every single card I can get.
Something else you'll be needing.
So I'm going to buy your decoy. I don't know if I need them. I don't know if I need
Got
3
anything
decoys.
interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after.
Very useful card. Not sure it's worth 20. But you know what? Let it not be said I left a card behind.
Farewell.
And I'm also going to leave a few things in my stash, which may actually be the first things I'm leaving. No, I've got Temerian Gauntlets that I can't use. Pure Silver. It's not that heavy. I should start taking it with me. Fist Tech. Didn't want to take that with me. I've got weapon upgrades. I will leave them in my stash. And I'm going to leave the Temerian Special Forces and White Wolf Hide. What about the coins? Do they weigh anything? They don't weigh very much. But that actually does weigh 1.5. And I can't use Orans or Florins at the moment. So let's put them in there. I've got so much available weight. I'm not used to this. Okay. What time is it? till 3 AM. Wait a minute. Its current time is 4 AM. The sun has come up very, very early. Okay, let's take that as a sign. Let's take that as a sign. We're going to ask the hunter where the bodies are, and we will find him the other way. Past the blacksmith and down. Fair enough. I think it's up there. That's nice. Savor it. Chew it. Good for the digestion. Have I been to the house up there? Okay. Berbicane. That's definitely white myrtle, and the purple one is blaze fruit.
Griffin's a real scourge.
Yes, it is. I will be on it straight away. So that's the hunter's house. I assume. Yes, indeed.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Okay. Quest updated. The Beast of the White Orchard. Use your Witcher sense to find the hunter. Okay.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
So I just have to keep following him all the while, you know, picking flowers. It's a bit weird running with Witcher senses because it changes the zoom. Is that our man? Mislav!
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Oh god, no. More dangerous than wolves? Please don't tell me that.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm here to find the Nilfgaardian bodies, or find the place you found them.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. I won't be using the silver blades, though.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men so too late. Attacked another one.
Okay. Are you just going to kill him with your bow? I like that idea. Why don't you kill him with your bow? Nice one. You don't need my help. He's probably going to need my help any second now. Oh! No, he's not. So, look at this. I'm just going to stand here, parry, and let him execute everyone with bows. Nicely done. That's the sensible way of doing it. Raw meat. Oh, what the hell did I just pick? Dog tallow. Oh, okay, let's not be so cheerful. He's killed someone.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, yeah, if anyone's a freak, it's me, man. Have you seen my eyes?
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other.
Florian?
Dieter walked in on us in the stables.
Isn't that the guy in the grave?
They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
So, oh, I'm going to go back to the grave and read that. I'm going to go back and read that. Right. And they're blaming you for the Lord's son's death.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Okay.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
I can hear you. You're pretty loud, actually. Louder than me. I only make sound when I hit the grass, I've noticed. You make tons of sound. Seriously, you're like a griffin's snack waiting to happen. Now, I've been here before. Yes, I have.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Nothing to mourn, they were Nilfgaardians. They're still people.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right.
What about it not being the
Good
last?
hunting now.
Quest updated. Beast of the White Orchard. Examine the site of the Nilfgaardian soldier's death using your Witcher senses. Well, we got something to examine, but we have got... oh god, we got wolves. Brilliant. We've got blood. Lots of it.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
And... footprints.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Follow the prints, maybe? Well, I'm not actually following the prints. I'm backtracking. Where's those bloody wolves? These... follow the Nilfgaardian soldier's tracks using your Witcher sense. I'm actually not exactly following them. I'm backtracking. Do I have to kill wolves? Oh, no. Okay. Are we still climbing, or...? Yeah. I guess we just keep climbing. I've lost the trail. Wolfsbane! I can now actually make the thing against the cursed ones. That's where it came from. Okay, maybe. Ah, nope. Found it again.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Examine.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Months. Okay. I'm assuming this is not the griffin I have to kill.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Okay.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Okay.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
So basically, this isn't just a hungry griffin. It's an intensely annoyed one that's seeking vengeance.